I woke up from a dream with sugar on my tongue, like cotton candy dissolved by spit. My body melted into the couch. Heroin days on a summer noon, dogs sleeping at my feet and toes numb from delicately pinched nerves. The movie had changed from the title I'd left running. Pomeranians snoring and shuffling through ghostly fields, sharp edges of the world filed down to safety. My ears rang with tinnitus whispers and blood pressure settled on the edge of unconsciousness. My head, if you could call it a head, was a distant strobe of pain and glare. A lighthouse on the shore. Sugar turned to salt, eyes screeching and diving at fish, seagulls of the skull. My legs, black snakes, my hands, pulling me up from the couch to a seated position, spine hunched and life asunder. I had the strangest feeling, like a premonition, a memory before the fact, of a parade of black cars rolling past my front door at that very moment, and the feeling that if I jumped to my feet and ran to the window I would see them there, the drivers waving to me. But by the time I got there, careful not to upset my pressures, on feet of two different hemispheres, the street was empty. Not even children were playing. I was sure the black cars had been there, and I cursed my blood for its sensitive pressure. We glorify nature for its flowers but forgive its cancers. When I returned to the couch, I was surprised to find myself asleep on it. The dogs were huddled into my legs, all of us snoring, a chorus of breaths and dream kicks. I looked pale, lying there, drained of some essential aspect, my skin cold and incomplete and yet still alive, still flowing with blood and flesh circuitry. I checked my pulse, then my own, and found them both healthy. As the second me, or perhaps it was the first, began to wake from his sleep, lips smacking of sugar, I backed away from the couch until the shadows of my apartment drank me up. The second, or perhaps first me, pulled himself into a hunch. The dogs watched me across the room with interest, and I shushed them, the sound of it hidden by the ringing of my ears, and then the other me was rising from the couch and going to the front window. "They're gone," I told myself. He didn't jump, but he was surprised. He came back to the couch, to me, the tails of the dogs wagging in curious circles as I stepped out of the dark. "Your color," he said. "Yours, too." I looked to the couch to make sure there wasn't another one of us waking up. Just the Pomeranians, up on their feet now, happy to see two of me. I'd always admired the adaptable nature of dogs. Knock down their house and they'll play in the rubble. "I'm not dreaming," I said. "Neither am I said. Carefully we drew closer, both wanting to touch the other, grasped by the fear and wonder that we might pass through one another, like swimming through plastic bags at the beach. We shook hands and found each other to be solid. Our palms perspired and we gripped each other tightly. When we let go, one of the dogs yelped, and we both quieted her. I poured us both a glass of water. We sat at the kitchen table and listened to each other.